Kenwa Ludiru Mamewa Dorie Kajologe Nadit National Vice Chairperson Tikenwa Honorable Richard Todwong Tikenwa Kajolola Dilobo Minister Manero Komvulu Kiloteno Honorable Member of Parliament Peru Mego Santa Okot Nadidara DC Kisilo Wela Wadon Chingwa Kuno Wajolola Dilobo Padeo ye Padeo Dong Chingo Wajola Dilobo Wajolo, the national chairman for the mighty party NRM, the national chairperson for the NRM mighty party. Lodiro Dong Tika Jolole Lodit Dennis Hampson Uva Kachelki Secretary General Mamewa Lodit Honorable Richard Todwong Kachelki Minister Papulu Lodit Balam Ingikine Watiki MP Meru North Mego Santa Okot RDC Mego City Lowelo Karayot Flag bearer Kachelki Akena Honorable Akena Alfred Flag bearer Meberuon Koma Beach Kilo Diruma Pat Gitika Jolola Dirlobo NRM oye Padeo oye Wadao Chingwa DJ, let's get prepared for the national anthem. Get prepared.
Let's start the other side. Let's start the other side, please. Let all of us start the other side. Also,
DJ, the national anthem. Let's play the national anthem.
Ure
Excellency, request you to take your seat as I invite the priest to lead us in prayer.
As we have requested His Excellency to take his seat, I would love that we have our intention to pray for him and pray for our nations. But before we pray, these are some of the things we need to put before God as we ask for His protection and guidance. Our first intention for this prayer is this: that the Lord our God, whom we are giving a honorable and a mighty thanks for all that He has done for the people of Pade district and Uganda at large, may continue to protect it through the leadership of our President, the Father of the nation. To express our gratitude to God, who has endowed us with wisdom, understanding, and knowledge to govern our nation with dedication and compassion. In this regard, we wish to acknowledge your acts of generosity, forgiveness, and paternal leadership, particularly in your presence and acceptance of former rebels leaders on this very ground, Your Excellency. You have shown us that you are a father, and a father to the nation, and for this we are going to pray for you. On this very ground, in 2003, you accepted the ex-combatants, the rebel leaders who surrendered with all others, and you accepted them on this very ground on which you are standing for the third time to greet us, your children. These were your children, and out of generosity and love, you granted them amnesty. I, Father Thaddeus Opio, with the rest of other district leaders within our district of Pade, we want to grant you the opportunity that you name this ground where you are standing for the third time to greet your children, Museveni's peace ground. We shall remember you and be with you forever. Secondly, we pray that the Lord may guide you with His wisdom, that you carry out your duties diligently as you await to jubilate on the 15th of January next year as our Father, the Father of the nation and the President of this country. For these intentions and many that are hidden in our hearts, we wish now to pray for you. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. O God, our Heavenly Father, we present these intentions with the utmost humility. Father in heaven, we recognize your sovereign presence throughout Uganda, exemplified by a diligent efforts of your appointed servant, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, whom you have chosen to lead us. We pray that you grant him the wisdom and strength necessary to discern your will and to act in accordance with it. Enable our nation to continue thriving in unity, peace, and love, ultimately for the greater glory of your name. We hereby commit our nation to your compassionate oversight, aspiring to live in safety and harmony under your divine guidance. We seek your assistance in preserving and protecting the gains exhibited in the glorious peace and development of our country. Through our Lord Jesus Christ, your Son, who lives and reigns with you in the unity of the Holy Spirit, one God forever and ever. And may Almighty God bless you and your work, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, priest, for the word, the kind words that you've offered in your prayers. Excellency, permit me to invite the Secretary General, Right Honorable Todwong, to come and welcome you here.
Pade oye! Iwuyom majola ladiri. Ko ilu tambera malo ka iwuyom ko ilu charte malo. Oye! Thank you. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Chairman of the National Resistance Movement Party, allow me to welcome you on behalf of the party to Pade District as we continue to remind our party members and Ugandans about the need for effective representation in order to represent their interests. Allow me to introduce a few leaders who are here with us. We have Honorable Amson Oboa, the Regional Vice Chairman of the party. We have been joined also by Honorable Minister Balam Barugare, the Minister of State for Youth. Your Excellency, amidst us, we have members of Parliament. Others are still coming, but already with us we have Honorable Santa Okot, MP Aru North. Honorable Santa Okot represents PPP party in Parliament, but under IPOD we work together. We have the LC5 chairman. Thank you for joining us. Among the men and women in uniform, we have General Richard Otto, the Director, Intelligence and Security of UPDF. We have Major General Lucky Joseph Kidega, Commander Joint Service. We have Colonel Susan Lacotte. She's here with us. And we equally have cultural leaders. We have Ruot John Peko Lugai, and I would like to introduce him with all other chiefs that have accompanied him, including Ruot Oyuak. The parish priest has already welcomed us and donated this ground that should be named after your name, sir. Our program is going to be brief. Shortly, I will invite the district chairperson to give us a political report for the district. Thereafter, I will invite the regional vice chairman to make his remarks and invite you to speak to your people. Allow me to invite the district chairman to come and give us the political report of the district. Luak me pade kachoke eni kachoke me pati pa NRM. Chikawa o I district no one come me pati en kekene la lok. Pi luak o wen me district eroni. Chidong pe man Honorable CD Lowila ma ente won kom pa pati me pade dobo logo me aka wan no wen me pade district. Afoyo.
NRM oye! Pade oye! His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni oye! Your Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda, the National Chairman of the mighty party, NRM, and the most reliable, dependable, and the best presidential candidate for the 2026 general election. The regional vice chairperson for NRM, our brother, Honorable Amson Oboa, our dear Secretary General, Right Honorable Richard Todwong, the minister who is around with us, Honorable Balam, members of Parliament, religious leaders, cultural leaders, all the dignitaries, especially our senior army officers who are with us, my dear people, the people of Pade District, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, I take behalf of the people of Pade District and on my own behalf to warmly and very, very warmly welcome you to Pade District. Ladin Lobo, wapuoyo bino para Ladin Lobo. Your Excellency, I would like to thank you for coming to rally us, to stand with you as you continue protecting the gains we have attained over the years under your wise and visionary leadership. Your Excellency, before I highlight some of the issues your people of Pade request you to prioritize and address, allow me to appreciate you. Some of the details are already in the comprehensive memo that I believe has already been handed over to you. The overview of the district and some of the key achievements. But allow me highlight some of these issues that we greatly appreciate you on. Your Excellency, we want to appreciate you for the peace and security that you have ensured we attain in the country. And this should really go without saying. The insurgency in northern Uganda and other parts of the country were brought to an end under your able command. Uganda is peaceful. We had the issue of disturbance from the Karimojong and the atrocities which were being caused by the Karimojong were almost spilling over to Pade. So we want to thank you for deploying Major General Katunji to the 5th Division. He is a highly talented and committed officer. He has disciplined the Karimojong. Your Excellency, we would like to thank you and appreciate you for the infrastructural development. David Lobo, Don Lobo Chtie, and we can all see. Your Excellency, we want to thank you for economic empowerment. We appreciate the many programs you have initiated to pull the peasant households into the money economy. The Myoga, Web for Women, Youth Livelihood Program, and now the most popular Parish Development Model. Your Excellency, I want to assure you that the PDM program is taking roots and we have some success stories. For example, Your Excellency, I will give you one case from Latanya Sub-County. We have Abila Mono James, who received 1 million shillings in 2023. Only 2-3 years over, he is now counting about 10 billion shillings in his capital base. Your Excellency, we want to thank you. But under this program, Your Excellency, we have some issue. Out of the 97 parishes in Pade District, 2 parishes, that is Gorokong and Omeda Parish, in Acholibu Sub-County, they have not been gazetted, and the people in those 2 parishes are not receiving the PDF funds. Your Excellency, we ask for your intervention on this issue because our leaders who are in office report that they have tried to connect to the ministry, but nothing has yielded any positive result. Your Excellency, I cannot stand here and not appreciate you for women emancipation and empowerment. Your Excellency, the women are grateful. Uganda is rated highly on women empowerment. The Vice President, your Vice President, is a woman. The Speaker of Parliament is a woman. The Prime Minister is a woman. And the NRM District Chairman for Pade, speaking to you today, is a woman. Your Excellency, we really thank you. Your Excellency, we can continue to appreciate you and appreciate you. My people and your people, the people of Pade District, much as they greatly appreciate what you've done so far, they have some appeals and some requests. Your Excellency, we are aware not everything can be done at once. So we request you to prioritize the following issues, all for the people of Pade District. One, and the one that is foremost, Your Excellency, is the issue of the district hospital. Your people here request you to ensure that Pajule Health Center 4 is upgraded to a district hospital. This is among the pledges that are already on your desk, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, the problem of nodding syndrome, when we talk about health, the problem of nodding syndrome still exists. Your Excellency, you may recall you were in Pade here in 2012 in person to launch a campaign against the nodding syndrome. A number of activities were carried out, but the problem still persists. As we talk now, we have about 1,359 cases, and of these, 562 are severe cases. Your Excellency, the former Permanent Secretary for Ministry of Health, Dr. Asman Lukwago, had floated a plan to upgrade Atanga Health Center 3 to Health Center 4 to help in the management of the nodding syndrome, because this problem is mainly in the area of Atanga zone. The burden, the level of burden is high there. Your Excellency, some of the issues are in the memo which you have with you. Out of the health sector, Your Excellency, your people, the people of Pade, request you to expedite, prioritize the upgrade of Puranga-Acholibu Road and the section from Pajule to Pade Town, Your Excellency, should go on concurrently. We know this project is in plan and work is ongoing on 2 sections of this road. But Your Excellency, your people here expected that the work on this section from Puranga to Acholibu would move together concurrently with the section from Rekunye to Apach to Puranga. Your Excellency, you would have got a bigger crowd than what you are seeing here. But because of the challenge of accessing this place, most of your people who were so eager to come and welcome you are stuck with vehicles along the various roads. Your Excellency, our dear Secretary General, Right Honorable Richard Chodwong, got to this place on foot. He had to walk 2 kilometers because his vehicle also got stuck along the Lira-Kidgum Road. That is the magnitude of the problem, Your Excellency. So we request you to prioritize the upgrade of this road. Your Excellency, on the issue of socio-economic transformation, You people are requesting that East Acholi Cooperative Union, which originally is based here in Pade, with the Puranga Jinari, should be revamped. Your Excellency, we are aware that under your wise and visionary leadership, you had directed compensation of the cooperative unions. But Your Excellency, the cooperative union, especially Puranga Jineri, based here in Pade, if we get there, there is still nothing on the ground. Your Excellency, under the education sector, the people of Atanga Senior Secondary School also remind you that their truck with the number UE0077 was taken during the insurgency. They request you for a replacement. Finally, on the request, Your Excellency, the details are with you. You are young people. I have also some requests for you. There are young people who are in groups, and also not only young people, there are other people who are in groups and there are cooperative societies that request you to ensure that they avail with tractors to increase on the level of production. So, Your Excellency, they also request that right now there is only one youth skilling hub in Acholi sub-region. They greatly appreciate that initiative. It is helping to solve the problem of unemployment, but they request you that East Acholi should also have a hub so that the intake of the young people is increased. Your Excellency, as I conclude, I want to assure you that the NRM leadership and the NRM members of Pade district are ready to mobilize. In 2021, you scored 63.61%. And right now, the minimum percentage we are aiming at is 80%. Out of 47 seats at the district council, we already have 11 of our NRM flag bearers unopposed. And then at the sub-county level, where we have 378 seats, over 60% of our flag bearers are already unopposed. So we are sure we are going to hit our target. And I request you to recognize the presence of all the flag bearers. District level, Waki. Yes, thank you. Your Excellency, I also would like to take this opportunity to request you to recognize those candidates who participated in primary election, did not get the flag, but they have decided to respect the position of the party. They have said they are not going to contest as independents. They are going to mobilize for you massively and also mobilize for all the flag bearers. We have Engineer Raymond Luwita, who has respected the position of the party. We have my sister Ochui Sophie Anyoa, who has respected the position of the party. We have Ojara Francis, we have Okelo, Kelo Sam, we have Ochem Julius. We thank them for the spirit of selflessness. Long live NRM, long live Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, long live Pade, for God and my country. I thank you.
Wafoyo tutwal wadongo chingo wanuye mefono Honorable Lowila pi Jimmy Mabejo mayano wajo. Your Excellency, I'd like to add just one point on what she said on the issue of road. We just want to confirm to the people of Pade that where there is Museveni, there is a hope for everything. I'm sure the next time the president will come to Pade, we shall be driving on the tarmac on this road. Your Excellency, allow me to recognize other leaders who have just joined us as I prepare to invite the Regional Vice Chairperson to invite you. We have Honorable Pascal Menya, the District Woman MP. Thank you so much for coming. We have also been joined by Honorable Andrew Ojok Olanya, the MP for Omoro County. Thank you for coming. We also have Honorable Komakech Christopher, MP for Aru County. Your Excellency, in our midst, we also have Mrs. General Lokech, who is here with us in attendance. May I now invite the Regional Vice Chairman of the party to come and invite you to give your speech to your people. NRM oye! Pade oye! CD Luwila wajone ubumi ukwi pasen piara boro. Don't watch your erebu. What is a corner?
Pader kauno jolo President Museveni ko anen kong yelo ke ken malo. Yellow, 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 yellow! Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, the NRM Presidential Flag Bearer, 2026-2031, all leaders and the people of Padel. Luang me Padel Anya Dennis Amson Obua, Abeda lob kor won kom me party me NRM pitumalo me Uganda. Tin wano kelo boru, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, ame party me NRM, enu yere me makubendera, me chunga charo President me Uganda. Do amiru penyun luag me pade, ni padero jolo President Museveni. Padero jolo President Museveni. Padero Jolo NRM. To you, the people of Pader, a vote for President Museveni and NRM is a vote for sustainable peace in Pader, in Acholi, in Uganda. A vote for President Museveni is a vote for continuity in development of Pader, of Acholi, of Uganda. A vote for President Museveni is a vote for household income through wealth creation. Doing into a parabin medumachel, Joadi me padera me biruboli President Museveni kene NRM flag bearers kui. Kwa nentingu malo. Nino no, one of binu celebrating the win of President Museveni on this ground named Museveni Peace Ground in Pader. Kao beru dilu, goj mero biberu marach. An kikoma aberi lek. Toduong biberi lek. President Museveni biberi lek megoyo golo. CD lo wilagi, wot pa General Lokech MPU, akena chia manabiji, ki flag bearers, weng me Pader o biberi lek. Gochero bero maracho mera kia mera. Maracha ma President Museveni go gol la me yini nene wine. Bapti ko e po President Museveni. Go ko e jire po President Museveni. Padero ye! Gochero bi bero kuman. Nama bongwen bero President Museveni. Nama par bero uluang me Pader. Nama bishel kia boro bero to duong kiu bua. Pader tikero dilo, padero maho dilo, pader tia moyo to duong, padero mio dilo ko bot to duong tia moyo flag bearers me padero hochwalo dilo ko bot Dennis Samson Obua tia ngwechi wing, uleho jo, majoreto ko ping, tia uleho jo, tia moyo President Museveni tia positioning himself very well, a pass to President Museveni gets the ball, you can see how he's dribbling, oh, President Museveni is ready, oh, goal number 1! Goal number 1 will be peace. Goal number 2, development. Goal number 3, wealth creation. Pader, are you ready for President Museveni? Pader, are you ready for President Museveni? Pader, are you ready for NRM? Konendong bendera malo analua duogo. Your Excellency, may I take this opportunity to invite you to come and deliver your message to the people of Pader as the lead striker of Team NRM, who has scored a spectacular goal on this ground named Museveni Peace Ground. Pader, oye! Wajol President Museveni! Yellow kiken malo, yellow kiken malo, yellow tambara ma yellow malo, yellow bendera ma yellow malo, yellow, yellow, yellow. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Kopango Rock Me Padel.
Ketia motu.
Idio Mabel. Apoyo Teach. The Vice Chairperson, NRM Northern Uganda.
La lobko won komadit me party NRM pe malam kumalam Uganda.
The Secretary General.
Karan madit me Uganda pe party NRM.
All the other leaders.
Won lotara go duchu mauti tin kan.
And the people of Pader.
Won luak duchu me Pader.
Yesterday in Gulu, I was able to outline the 7 points, 7 contributions NRM has made to Uganda or is making to Uganda in the last 40 years.
En la woke Gulu, yaro kamaleng, Jamabiro magamente pa NRM utimo Uganda pe mwakamachok pierangwen donko bede.
Because this contribution is crucial in order to get to know whom to support and why.
Miero ketitlo kamaleng wegini moptomi anga mau miere chware.
If a group says support us, why?
Kanga tomo wachi yini bini kawa penyi binu peng abin pengo.
Either what you have done is good for the country, or what you are planning to do is good and doable, not just lies.
Mono miero bet kamaleng ni kayini timo chi gin mi timo ni tima be pe Uganda ki gin mi tamo mi timo ni timo ma be pe luak me Uganda.
Now NRM is in a position to show you what it has done and also show you what it is planning to do and tell you that it is confirm to you that it is doable, and you can see it yourself that it is doable.
NRM keken any party matiki ker mateto ngoma dong any timo ngoma mero timone kikit manyim dok ngoma timo pe dong Uganda.
In the last 40 years, NRM has been able to bring peace to Uganda.
Pe mwaka piera ngwen dong mukarangej me achiel NRM okelo kuch Uganda ko duchu.
This was not easy, as you know.
Man gin mo mierunu nge maleng.
You, the people of Pader, are the best witnesses to say how tough it was to bring peace.
Wun luak me Pader ungeo tuta pa NRM we kuch kubin.
Even before the British came, Uganda was in wars of the tribes.
Kariwe kar kotara mono kotara ni dongen teke weo no tele ke luen kaki maduata.
When the British came, there were wars of Kabalega.
Mamono bino luen bot kabalega ge.
Then there were wars of the Europeans themselves, Germans and British.
Munike ken ki tira luen wilobokan jo Jeremel ki munotara wengi luen ki okeri wakan.
None of our parents here went to fight in those wars.
Luen mukan maduata kin lunyal.
Then the Karamoja was never stabilized.
Karamoja keken tira ruchodana ta.
After independence, it was more wars.
Inge nongolot ken
luenyo mede maraja ta chalo pelot ken.
The war between Mutesa and Obote in 1966.
Luen me mwaka piero bichel ikin kabaka gen kubore.
The war between the wars of Idi Amin from 71-79.
Luen pa min mwaka piero chel mi o piero abungwen.
The Ruero War of NRM and the UPC.
Luen pa NRM ki UPC iluero kuja.
Even when the NRM came into power, we had wars, Kony, ADF, Karamajongo Rustlers.
Karibidi madung NRM o gamgamente, dano medeke jem, Konyo berukan, adui pa kormojong, KDF tung pinyo kunyao kuja me Uganda.
But all these are now behind us.
Komberima walogoni dong munu lok machon.
We have been able to bring peace in the whole country.
Wayele ukelo kuch e Uganda ko duchu ko don chingu poyo lok paladilo.
And it's not accident that we brought peace.
Ba kuch pe bino ni uchoba ya.
There are reasons.
Tien lok ke tie we kuchu bin.
Number one, we were able to build a national political party, as you can see.
Ma chiel enye ki geru pati maneno luak me Uganda duchu ke wan chiel.
So we win majority in parliament, in the presidential elections, and then we are able to have peaceful politics.
Chi karma pati NRM dung tie pol padano mo karkui me cher parliament oberu lo NRM wego lok ka chiel me ke loku oberu yor.
In 1962, no party could win 50%.
Imwa piero bichel we ario.
No party could win 50%.
O UPC o caro percent piero bichiken.
No party could win 50%.
Party mo ke ken uno pero mo kato kui ke percent mo piero bi.
And why?
Pingo.
Because the parties were sectarian, according to religion, according to tribe.
Mano time bien party no jenge como poco mugo me kara dini kit poco ma papat.
One party was for Catholics, another one for Protestants, another one for Baganda Protestants.
Eneno, ino dong party man, chung ite guri me Catholic, me Protestanti, mugo chung me pa Baganda kuja.
And when you go that line, you cannot get majority in Uganda.
Kanyini chao kelo lok metela kya poka kitiano ne baby no dano maduong malubokori.
It is poison. It is suicide.
Bien yini itika wanyo queer ikindano dokitia dene.
And that's what happened in 1962.
Onen gin muteme mo apiar bichel wiario.
No party, one majority.
Party moke ken po lanyo ki majority nyone maduong.
That's why UPC had to make a coalition with Kabaka Yeka.
Eni ngegen weng pego no maduong mayeni bebe de tela machalo party UPC rebego ke party Kabaka Yeka.
Which lasted only 2 years.
Ma petian loke guri lojbe mo agario eken.
And it collapsed.
O tukiporo ne daj.
So our non-sectarian politics is the one which has enabled us to unite all these Ugandans.
Peweko politik mama poko me karakidini weko kombede Uganda rebeti achiel.
We don't care about your religion. We don't look at your religion.
Pewa par pedini ni.
We don't look at your tribe.
Pewa par pe karani.
You had the CD Rowera telling you that we don't look whether you are a woman or not.
Ene neno CD Rowera chunkan ubero kawacho ne bene mon weng tikikero.
We simply say, is this one Rutera Maber or not?
Lok mere tieni ngari ene la tela mabe ngari pe la tela mabe poko mope.
We look at your qualities, not at who you are.
Neno lok me wibie peberu lok kit mayene tamo pirkeni.
So this is one reason why we have got peace in politics. why we have got peace in politics.
Man ene ye gin mumio ku obino.
We normally have arguments in parliament. Some people say this, some people say that, but in the end we agree.
E parliament kuja dano telle ke lok me laro lok me don lobo ya gikine dano dubo kaye gina chen.
There are so many things I don't agree with my colleagues, but if I don't persuade them, I wait until tomorrow when I can persuade them.
Jami mukene ene kilutam me dongo Uganda luwore mogo kwero ilo ke gimot mot nagawangani mogo niang chiki woro kachel.
Like for instance, the roads you are talking about.
La bole yo magonu tia lok perene.
We the bush fighters.
En machalo la luen bidi di lum karmalaj.
We believe in acher, mot.
En ngayon ni jame weng kitimo mot kore ke kore.
But some of our colleagues touch many things.
Jomo kene gibinu mere giruru lokata ni romo temela wanchel.
They want to do this, want to do that.
Anika enchi timo maja weng la wanchel.
New districts.
Kwa yebu unu district manyen.
Then salaries for public servants.
Muchara kalo luticha bagamende kemejo.
All that takes money.
Jamani eguni weng meta chiente.
But if the one with the umbrella, they are going to kill you.
Money matika umbrella ni.
You the guys with the umbrella, come this way, come on the side here.
Yo matiki umbrella dokungcha.
The photographers, come and photograph from this side.
Lo makal mir go dokitungcha. Go makitungcha.
The authorities will kill you if you are not careful.
Kayini tuko kachuli pewek ni ka kumake. Yange mo na ladit.
So while me, if they were listening to me, I would say concentrate on 5 things first.
Kani ki win loke kitakoba ene bi logo keduni. Win mabe ketu chwini kom jama beach mapege tego.
Defense.
Maya chel ene ye mon migengo lote marajo.
Secondly, yo mabe.
Mario yo mabe.
Adek march.
Madek march la dim ngeola bachori.
And when railway.
Mangwen ga.
Abicher kwan.
Bichel kwan.
Abiro yotkom.
Biro yotkom. Jone ko pola dirdo jone ngeola bachori weng.
The other things wait.
Din mukene madano tamo wenge kon ki di chwin.
But when we try to do chu.
Kadung yini wachi abi timo duju la wanche.
Then we end up. They told me they call it in Acholi poro scattering.
Chi kani tim duju chi bi puara manok chi konye duju pre.
Manok everywhere.
Manok.
So that's why you now Lowira, you can see why manok we do Renkunyu, Apach, Aduku, Lira, Puranga.
Chieno wero eni chago en kunu mot tiati mo kamo kwano ni wenkere kunye na chane o pura.
Then Puranga Shoribur, wait. We should have finished that one.
Man enene pura chulbu kon koko.
But because you are touching here, you are touching there, you are touching too many things at the same time, you end up half finishing work here and there.
Pien wan wa meta jami duju ko tema ka chel o wa ko tichi tira wot nuju kiti anone.
So this is, by our view, That's how we do in the army. You have seen our soldiers staying in grass-thatched houses.
Kotam kea me Uganda kombede giburi odi lum.
We have been, our soldiers, me as a soldier, I've been getting no pay or very low pay for the last 55 years.
Chalo ene beru la moñ. Iberu kan nongo mo chara mo matidi manaka yanko be dong chong waka piera bi.
No, first no salary.
Ya chakene itiyu la bon mo chara.
Then when I get mushara, I get matidi.
Chima itiyu kong nono karme chao nongo matitidi.
But you come to weapons, you look at our weapons, they are terrible.
Ento chilling kilumi yu dugo kaineno dugo mati Uganda udugo cha lik mujinga.
We put money on the teeth so that you can bite.
Kikero chiente e kom lak di mone were ka ginu biuntu kano ne ke guvu duju.
Not on the tail, not have a long tail and very small teeth.
Yen ke weko lak gin ma konyo me lueng me gwako ya we ke chilling nyo yibe kuja yib konyo ngo.
Even barracks, we have not been having barracks.
Kadena ka barracks.
Low pay, no barracks. We don't have vehicles for individual officers. We just share.
Nen wa barracks matie yob momere yob mabepe lumon ke tira chologe manak ketara tore marokare petit moromo metit pamon.
But we are able to defend the country because we prioritize weapons.
Ento petien loko o wero kombede wa gwako Uganda gimo peromo donye ye piano dugutie moromo wa puyo la di lobe loke anone.
So you find there is some differences in policies, but because we are together, if I don't persuade you today, I wait until tomorrow I will persuade you.
Chi tamgeron poke ineno me don lobo. Chi kao poke any logo mot. Chi gina any nano ne choke yini nano bena chi jam ke wor kachel.
So the good politics and good work methods has given us united politics.
Donc politics me ribuching kachel any ye kombedene o wero wanti o wat command.
And the good politics has also enabled us to build national institutions which are very strong, like the army, the police, the prisons, the judiciary, the civil service.
Politics mabe anywhere Uganda kobedede police mon kedul mapapat weng prison gi tie kadon mabe do ketira tiutit mabejo.
And that's why the army and the police and the intelligence services are able to maintain peace in the whole country.
Eno me okobedene mon ke police ke joma temo ke kweda kobede chane luet geti tuak Uganda weng petemo gimo magen ponia.
So therefore this coach did not just come by accident. It came because we did 1 and 2 and 3.
Chedong loka kujba po bina tora ke biro jome kore o wero kutie kobede.
Not tikore. We did a number of things together.
Ke timo jome mapol.
Apoyo.
Be.
I can understand actually. Now, so this is our contribution number 1, peace.
Man, any ye tik pa NRM ma chel, any ye coach.
So when we come here and we say, please support the NRM will ensure peace.
Ka wabino kan ki wayo botune uchui ko NRM ma chel NRM okelo coach.
We are not just talking, we have proof.
Gen pilu lokke ken gen luti.
The second one
Me ario
is Donglobo.
Any ye Don Lobo.
Donglobo has 2 parts.
Don Lobo opoke yario.
Economic infrastructure
Me chel any ye Don Lobo mi jummi makum ginen.
and social infrastructure.
Ke mario kit maribo dano etam.
Economic infrastructure are what you are talking about.
And Jimmy Magunutia what to look me good king or guinea, mono and ye don lobo my chiel.
The roads,
Gudu,
the march, the electricity. No, not electricity, the telephones.
Chimen.
Then piped water.
Pi maleng.
The railway.
Gudu.
These are all part of the economic infrastructure.
Man weng ye don lobo ma chiel makum ginen.
And you have seen what we have done.
Undo neno ngomoti medo karne.
In spite of the poor, but we have been able to do some good work.
Kadibidi ke poor etodung ti madung roma nena dok neno met.
We have been able to open the main arteries in the north.
Ke yabu yodong mabino kumalo me Uganda kany.
The road from Karuma to Gulu, to Atiak, to Nimule.
Yo maake Gulu, Atiak, Nimule.
The road from Oruyo to Anaka, to Kochigoma, to Gulu, to Atanga, to Achoribur, to Kitugum, to Musingo.
Yo maako Luyo, Gula, Cholibu, Kany, Chera wa Isodan kuja.
The one from Karuma to Pakwach.
Wa ke Karuma, Cheru Pakwach.
Now this one from Renkunyu all the way to Puranga now.
Mayake rekunye Chero apa tut kobedo o kobere Purang.
So this one will also be done. Puranga, Achorbur.
And what a man me Purang, Cholibu, and benefit Timoko, Wapu Uno Ladir.
My criticism for that one, it is the problem of poor, touching too many things. You tell our leaders, all of us, even the population, should also understand that a chair is better than.
Chedong un la dillo botira wachonene, lok mi poro wek pitum la wachele area money. Chikaribet ketira poro ne, oteme, walogo keduni, oye, teach mabelo la wachele boot, and mete koteme.
All of us need to know this, the leaders, but also the population.
One wing, wange look machalo tera, wami unge, kiwun luak mirunge.
Because when you put pressure on the leaders now try also to please touch here, then they end up doing not a good work.
Kau logo matek tutwale kom lotera dogo luo. Kaka temuti ya chiel kong mabe, dunge chako por ne manok, we yi ubedium.
Doing things one at a time is the correct way.
Dongba watimu gina chiel, ete karamone, manotime mabe.
Between 1971 and 1979, I was in exile in Tanzania fighting Yamin.
Mwanga piara beer we are chiel, mi o piara beer we are bongwen, any ngwejo ko iti Tanzania, itika luenye komamin.
I had to prioritize liberation and forget about other things.
Gini kerone, miorgi duop, kakwanyo, dano maraj ke Uganda, jemu kene don konge weko berupen.
Family, Wachitura, I forgot about all those.
Jome gange rwaketora, we will ye don put.
I said, Amin must go.
Ekere chunyene, Amin wango ya.
81 to 86, I was in the bush. I was not.
While Pierre Bor we are chel, Pierre Bor we are bichel, anything come ilum la luenye di lumadui.
Yes, I had to forget about the family, the what family went away to Sweden. So if you want to achieve something, you must prioritize.
Anywhere go jo gange go me laten ke loten go chere Sweden and they don't kan kaluen.
If you say I want liberation but I also want to stay in Kampala, then you end up in the grave. They will kill you there.
Ka yini wachi amero luen me kala la kitung kel bene mero beru Kampala. To era nini kinerigo.
So please, all of us, let's learn prioritize. Me, I'm recommending, if you listen to me, because you are all my supporters, now listen to me.
Ne mero meno tam, pien un well uchwako en winter mekobede.
Before we talk about other things, let's first talk about the defense, which we are already doing.
Mapia wa lok mukene en tira noana ne lokman me guako kuch pe Uganda.
Secondly, yo maber.
Mario yo maber.
Thirdly, match.
Mario electricity.
Then Kwan.
Madek education.
Including Kwan Nono.
Mabene Kwan mi nono matira temene.
So that the children study and stay there.
Yaga wek lotino gukwan mape ki yelu ke gankwan.
And then you'd come.
Ke yot kom.
If we do that, we are going to move very fast.
Kainen wa keru jominu kong wang wa beriye. Chi wa bi nyeka nyimu yot totwal.
The roads, I'm going to quarrel with some of the people involved because first of all, if it is a tarmac road, maintain it as a tarmac road. Don't allow it to deteriorate fast.
Ene wajone ebe da ke jo mogo manok. Yo kadumkin yo lam ke gwak chalo yo lam. Bereti ke titukana.
If it is maram, maintain it as maram because maram also is good if you maintain it properly.
Wa yo man me ke onyo gwenye ke toroni. Kare gwak ko mabe, beneti mabe.
I see carelessness in the maram roads.
Ene neno kitma watiu kere ki yo gudu me kinwane pe watiu mabe.
Yesterday I was in Lamo.
Lawo ene bere Lamo.
And I drove along the road for about 10 kilometers.
Engwejo kimaroka yo en me gwenge maromo kilomita pa.
They had graded the road.
Ke yo buyo
and it should have been smooth.
Ke yo manu mir ku ben mapuat.
But they had not made drainage channels.
Ento lo yo bione po tuju yo la lele.
Even here, when I drove from the school to here, yes, they have graded the road, but there are no drainage channels.
Kadena yo ko bere mala di lobo me ake town kanyo me bino kan ke puru yo pedung tuju yo la lele.
So when it rains, all the rain stays on the road. It is like a swimming pool now.
Maka koro chwe pong kete chano pong beno chalo kaluok dare.
You can go there and swim.
Iro chero kunu ka kwa ye bero.
So your road engineers, you tell them that you people, you are doing things carelessly.
Won lungej me pur gudu engineers otiate mojame yo marach mada.
The maram roads, if you open the drainage channels and you maram them and you compact them, they can be used for a long time until you get the tarmac.
Yo en makator gwen yene kaka yo mabe ke tuju yo la lele ko yo beru.
Now this is economic infrastructure.
Manen malobe me dans lower komjame ma waneno ke.
So when I come here and I say there is match here in Pajure.
Kaine binu kanche no match te Pajule kan.
Yesterday I was in Lamo.
Lawo ene be Lamo.
Match tie.
Match no tie Lamo.
I feel very happy.
And yeah, your mother.
Because I know where we started.
And you kama ene chako ke ye.
March was ending in Lila.
Match no git na kelak.
In 1986. In 1986. So I have pulled the march all the way from Lila to here, Pajure, to Kitugum, to Lamo. Even to Abim. I'm very happy.
Yeah, your mother wapoyo la dear.
Then you come to telephones. These days you find somebody picking Marukwang with the telephone. Say, Marukwang can see my bed, telling her friend. This is very good. Because in 1986, we had 23,000 telephones in the whole of Uganda. We now have 18 million telephones in Uganda.
Ko bede chim tie million ya pa we bor Uganda.
So much we have moved. Telephone we have moved.
Ma donc ke gwet we go chim ke gwet we.
Even I was looking at pipe to water.
Kari go enero pi man ma mol ke pipe oni.
Let me read what I have here.
Ko emer kwano gene tie kere kenyo. Pader
has got 871 villages.
Pader tieki village Pierabor, Miabor, Piaraber we are chel.
770 of them have safe water, which I understand to mean like a borehole.
Watiki villages Miabor, Piaraber we are chel. E comano villages Miabero, Piarabero.
So out of the 800 villages, according to this brief, it is only 101 that don't have, I think, a borehole.
Villages maromo mia chel, kachiel, kekeni pe kitangchi.
So this is 88%.
Manyuru ne dans l'omi lokme pi.
Now, in the coming Chisanja, we are going to make sure that there's a pipe, there's water. Borehole water everywhere. So, now coming to social infrastructure. I was looking at the schools. The Pader, here they are. It's a big brief. They normally give me a lot of information, but now the school is in Kitugum, in Pader.
And
there are 77 government primary schools.
School pagamente tie piaraber we abero.
And the private ones are even more than that.
School man ma met pa wigenene dong duata.
But for us, we are concerned with the government ones.
One watika ngeno lokpa school pagamente.
Although the private ones also help because the children of the rich go to the private ones.
School man pa wigenene benebe pien lo teno pa lo lonyo ke cherukunu.
The Jalonyo, you go to the private. Please go.
Kayin la lonye tike chiling chere chukul pa wigenene.
Let our government schools be for our Luchan.
Work school pagamente one mokenene wachwa lo teno kwana ye.
So that we have got less numbers.
Where wacho peron ye go ne weng.
So when I see here 77 government primary schools,
school pagamente piarabero weabero,
and 9 government secondary schools.
School pa misinia pagamente tia bungwen.
When I remember 1961 when I was at Ntare.
Kai poyo mwaka piara bichel weachel, main po laten kwano Ntare.
We had so many boys from all over Uganda, including Yachori.
Okunu no letino tuaki Uganda ko duja wobe mapol wa tena chuli be no kwano kunu.
Boys like George Abola.
Dane machalo George Abola.
There was a boy called Chidega. Chidega was a very good footballer. He became a policeman, but I never saw him again.
Achel mone no benetie woda chuli kilone kedega tuku dilu no matek tido iri mapeneno matwal.
Then you had boys like Martin Lagara.
Martin Lagara.
All these were at Ntare there.
Mage weng letina chuli mo no geti akwan kedgi Intare.
Why?
Pingo.
Because by 1961,
Piano magapier bichel we achel.
the A-level schools in the whole of Uganda were only 6.
Pien e karani no ne chukul man me chinia aya. School madong inge chinia bit kabichel. Ono tia bichel kekene Uganda.
You had Chisubi, Budo, and Ntare for boys.
Ono tia Ntare pea wobe.
Chisubi, Budo, Ntare. Chisubi, Budo, Ntare for boys.
Chisubi pea wobe.
Budo, Ntare.
Ndo Ntare. Budu. Budu Ntare.
Now, then for girls, it was Namagunga,
Pea Nyera no tia Namagunga.
Nabingo, and Gayaza.
Ki Gayaza.
That's all.
Enu no keken.
So when I see here that in the Padel alone, Padel,
Kainene pade keken.
which is a small part of Acholi,
Mabene district achel matiri Acholi.
there are 9 government secondary schools.
School pagamente mi senior tia bungwen.
I say Apoyo Rubanga.
Wache poyo loba wadon chengwa wa poyo wono.
And how many of them are A-level?
Me level tia di yeah.
How many? All of them or?
Excellency, only 3 do not have A levels. 6 have A levels.
3.
Yes, 3 do not have.
Very good. That's already good progress. Because 1961, Sir Samuel Baker was the only secondary school in Acholi, but it was O-level.
Kaineno ene mwaka piero bichelu ya chele school mano tie ya chole no Sir Samuel Becker. Eto no tie O level bene school me aya no pereye.
So, when you go to the Yotcom, to Heref,
Kawachere long me Yotcom,
and you see the Heref Center series, the Heref Center series which are here,
Health Center me adep, Health Center 3 tie kan enero nyotewa.
there are 1 Heref Center 4,
Health Center ma ngwen tie chiel,
and 13 Heref Center series.
Health Center 3 tie pa we are there.
There are 9 sub-counties without Heref Center series.
Sub-county abungwen mapereke Health Center me adep.
And in the coming Chisanja, we are going to ensure that those which don't have Heref Center series get, and you also get a district hospital.
Kidong itelaman ma ina tia donye yeni sub-county abungwen mapereke Health Center 3 ni ebi mi oro ke odiat magdit mi pade President Museveni wache ke bi mi oro.
And for my file here, I can see ongoing construction of new Heref Center series at Tenam sub-county.
Eneno kan ben Health Center 3 ke tira yobone tenam.
Ongoing construction of new Heref Center 3 at Pukor.
Health Center 3 ben ke tira gedone poko.
New Heref Center 3 to be constructed in Lunyiri sub-county.
Health Center 3 ke tira yobe ben me gedole Lunyiri sub-county.
Plan to upgrade Latanya. I think this must be Latanya.
Latanya, yes, sir.
The brief is written by your Kampala people who don't know much about our area. So they had written Lutanya, but I think it is Latanya because I know the Latanya hills.
La di lo tia wache jo mo choyo gine be pe ngeo nyin kabere no ene ngeyu kanyo madak to twal ke lone Latanya piketa go choyo ne.
The Latanya hills were used to chase Lakwena and those people.
Yenen te go Latanya ne ene ene beru kariem ye Lakwena.
Plan to upgrade Latanya Health Center 2 to Health Center 3.
Latanya Health Center 2 obedogo Health Center 3.
Plan to upgrade Oriang Health Center 2 to Health Center 3 in Pajule.
Oriang Health Center 2 kebelogo dogo Health Center 3 Joriang go duera.
Plan to upgrade Latigi Health Center 2 to Health Center 3 in Parogari.
In Porogali Latigi kebelogo dogo Health Center 3 unjo Porogali.
Plan to upgrade Anirobo Health Center 2 to Health Center 3 in Ajan.
Luakma Ajan. Ami Lobo Health Center 2, Obedogo Health Center 3 go ladilo wocheken.
Plan to upgrade Lawire Health Center 2 to Health Center 3 in Bongtiko.
Lawire Bongtiko Health Center 2, Obedogo Health Center 3 go.
Plan to upgrade Payuala Health Center 2 to Health Center 3 in Payura.
Payula. Health Center 2 me Payula do beloka do Health Center 3.
Construct an outpatient department at Tenam.
Kebi yubo otmen anolutuo itenam.
Construct an outpatient department at Pukor.
Kebi yubo kananolutuo e opiat me Pukor.
Construct a medicine store at Pajure Health Center 4.
Yoptia waranyim megedo store be gwakoyat e Pajule Health Center 4.
So these are part of the plans.
Man en yenero ma enetikwere.
These are all to do with the Donglobo.
Man duchu lokme dongolobo.
But this is where you need to be very careful.
Man eni gin mo merwa gwoke wono totwal.
Especially for the leaders.
Makarone bollo tela.
There is now a tarmac road for some years from Guru to Atanga, to Achoriburu to Kitugum.
Kombedeni dong lamtie ya ke gulu cha woka cholibu chero Kitgum.
So, the yo there is Mabel.
Yo no dong ti mabe.
But you go and ask the people there.
Cherpenjo magiti kuno.
Do they sleep on the road at night?
Jo maginti kuyamono gin buru idi lam idi wo.
They sleep there at night on the road.
Gin buri idi gudu idi wo.
Can you say the road is Mabel, let me sleep there at night?
Kita dung yo ulil kuno tutwale ya waje kongda chera but mera di gudu kong.
I'm asking you.
Etira meno la pen nitime.
Huh?
Time. Ogam kong matek bola di lowo ni kita gudu be lame kiburi ye. I've said no.
Where do you sleep? Ot, Mabel. You sleep gang.
Un uburu gang. Mior ke yub ot mabe.
Now that is where the real issue is.
Man ene kama lok dong ti ye.
We, from the student days,
E kare me dan kwan man pudi kwano.
in the 60s,
Kene kama apiara bichel kiwiye.
saw that trap in terms of managing.
Eneno kudigino ikirme lono ne.
Leaders talk about, especially if they speak in English, even in the local languages, they say, like in Bantu, they say, Nkula Kolana meaning development, but they try to mean, it's not clear what they mean exactly.
E karma chon lo tela gi logo ni don lobo. En to pe gi wache dana tera te ngo mo be don lobo.
Now, but now you are saying that at night, You don't sleep on the tarmac road, you sleep in your house.
Ene tia watonene gudu piri buri ye ki buru gang yo.
So the chan you left in the morning is still waiting for you there.
Chan ene ye udiko ka yini cho no tira kuri.
You go back, Chan will say, Apoyo Bino, we are still here.
Ka yini dog gang karirwene chan wa juli ni apoyo bino gang.
Sukari, pe.
Yo gang sukari bene pe yo kere.
Pi maber, because if you have got a good house, you can even get pi maber from your own house. You don't even have to wait for the one of the
Yanke lo baremo matiri manok iromo ketu la jol pi ino ben pi maleng mayake polo.
And the children at night are fighting for one blanket.
Idi wo iwe lo choka chiel keken lo tiam chika lwen melaro ne.
Mama Apio has taken the blanket.
Ya ma Apio you are blanket okay koma.
Because you don't have enough clothes for your family.
Yen yin pe wilo bon moramo pe jogangi.
That's why therefore from the 1960s we said please, there's a difference between Donglobo and Loño.
Well, chake wa mo Piero bichiel lok mane bir ka loko ne ke nen apoko matie e don lobo ke Loño.
Donglobo is ours.
Don lobo ba mega dano juju.
Loño is mine.
Loño lobo ba ti atangara chiel.
Or my family.
Pegangi.
Or my company.
Nyo dul doktit ma wono ti o choke katemo me kelo lim.
So please don't get lost in these roads. What? Yes, they are there, but they don't solve all your problems.
Donc koko ni wa mero don guru ngone be mere ento lok makemo komi jamini no ne pechobo.
If you go to Kampala,
kai chero Kampala,
the Donglobo is all there.
E chero neno kita penyo don kere Kampala.
Yo maber tie,
guru be,
match tie,
majoromo di Kampala.
Pi in the pipes tie.
Pi pipe romo ko wing.
But also the most poor people in Uganda are also in Kampala.
Chidi ke bolu wing kom dana be no jomo dul Lucian lo Uganda poleti odore kono.
They are called the ghetto.
Gengi wate gene bedo e kenori konyo.
They don't even have charm.
Charm bene pere.
Because here in the village I can be Ruchan, but I have got my charm. I just eat and
Bebere botwa kane karin chantie eto no epero chome mugo mano na ekwanye chame buru gere ori.
I have my own heart. I can sleep in my heart.
E yobo ori adlume mabe iburu gere ori.
But the one in Kampala rents a house, doesn't have a house.
Ma Kampala ni adburu nemo yobo pere.
He has no food.
Cham pere.
Water is for buying.
Pi wen wila.
Here, if I don't have piped water, I can go to the swamp and get swamp water at least.
Ka enene eromo chero eno pi bene ingagang.
So that's why it is very crucial for our supporters to be clear about Donglobo and Loño.
Eno mio wan luak mo wachwako NRM wanero lokom Loño me ora chiel matek wapokine ke don lobo mukene matipe luak wenge.
We started this campaign in the 60s.
Any chako bedo kamino kwena ni enene wa mwaka Piero bichiel.
In the Cattle Corridor.
E bedo kamino ne kakamake kwa ye dien tungcha.
These Bararo who are coming to disturb you here, we are the ones who walk the map to get out from from Siripi.
En balalo magenti rabino ka yelu kanye go chaka yela ke wake kucha.
They are now mad because they are now getting money. They are mad with money. They just go everywhere.
Kombedene go dagolo lonyo kichi kidle guvu gitye gichero kamore ken kinongo mekone wele berie.
But they were very, very backward. Like they were very not developed at all.
Milogada e karjano gudong chien mo karngan mo ken.
Even now they still have problems. Otherwise they will not be coming to disturb you here.
Kombedene benedong pero getie eto tiratum.
But at least on the issue of the cattle industry, for money they have woken up a bit.
Kombedene lem biachar ma ai chato dien omenegi gum kelonyo dong.
So, when we preached that gospel in the cattle corridor first, but later, from 1995, in the whole of Uganda, I came here preaching the same message.
Karibe ne ane loko kwena ne bolo kwa dien kuja ochake na mwakapia boru ya bi ene donye tuwa pingweng kateto lok melonye wara chela chela.
Those who are old remember I came here in 1995 and I was telling you about Chura, about Joropi, I was telling you about all those things.
We upo mwakapia bongwen we a bit mene chako bino kany ene beto kateto botu lok mechura pu kitino tik kechura.
And I was telling you about Purmanyen as opposed to Purmachon.
And benetero botu lokma wade Purmanyen ke wek Purmachon.
Now, some of the people woke up. Many of the people in the cattle corridor woke up. Let's see some of them here.
Loki enene joma yang lokwad yang kuya wangido yabeko mapula dada konen ke chalcha magatia nyoto ne.
Mazina ninje George Matongo owangoma. Mungu muntu hano gwataka shozi nandu kutaha murimo gwanje ndi murisa nteze mujya kureba nuko itandikira tatakanda gento bakubya talobo hagwakidana meirisa zakanya nagura mataka nyuse nazo zankorera ibintu kwenda zashubiza abana bihereze natuzuru kabanza mu nyankore naje nahindura kumata ngo nzungu nuko zahanyiranye nasunga atuzungu zo ndisumute.
On our farm, we collect over 900 liters of milk per day, and a liter costs 800 shillings, which is approximately 21 million per month.
Now, that money you see there is not a Jomukwano. He's not educated, he's a village man. But because of the message we gave them, they moved a bit from Machon to Purmanyen. They still have some shortages, but they are much better than they were at that time. Now, because of that, you hear now he's a rich man. He's selling 900 liters of milk per day. The price is low because there's a lot of milk in that area. They get 800 shillings per liter. But because it's a lot of milk, he gets 21 million a month. And in a year, that is 250 million. And he has built a modern house. He has educated children. That girl, you can hear her speaking English. She's a university graduate. But what is crucial is that a big part of the cattle corridor, the Dongorobo, is not so good. For instance, where this particular person is 70 miles from Tarmac Road.
makarone kakan mala ditian ma wono leno ti yene gange ki kama lam guru ti ye kilometer chochok piera bero.
So Donglobo, Matidi, Batulonyo, Madwong.
Dans lobo area no tie ki jale mano nok total entro jale la lonyo.
So don't say that I'm far from the tarmac road, therefore I must remain in Ruchan. No, please.
Che dong pe wache kateke lampe che dong dans lobe dong kuberi.
If you look after a pig
Kai gworo upego
and it produces many pigs,
ma yaga nywalo lo tien ma pol
and you put them in a pickup to take them to Kitugum to sell,
kai kero I marukare I chwalo kidgum kachato ne.
the pigs will not rebel and say, no, we are not going because there is no tarmac road.
Peo bichao wato nene pien yo pe kan.
The pigs will go and you will get money.
Upego belinge tik ichere charo ino chile ker jabani.
And Jesus was a very good teacher.
Yesu ubero la puony maber twal.
He told his followers, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven.
Wajo kelo lupkore ne oyenyu kong kera.
The rest will be added unto you.
Mukene ni dujudong gibi medo ne boru.
Now, we NRM, we have been telling you, seek ye first homestead incomes.
NRM bera ternego wakiruno tek medongo ora chela.
Once you get homestead incomes, other things will be added unto you.
Kado ikelo lonyo I odi jeme mukene ni dong bino kene.
Like for instance, that man, I don't know whether, let's see whether his house, whether he may not have solar power. Let's see.
Ata la chone konge nen kar kena beno mati ye make kero machola.
If you don't, you can get us to the Bundubujo, if this one doesn't have.
La bole bundibujo.
Let's see. Is there solar power there?
Yes.
Yes, good solar power there.
Neno gang pala diti sola to riero we odi.
You remember we said March is under Donglobo.
Wawajo kamaleng ne March tie idon melobo.
But with your Lonyo, you can actually make your own Donglobo.
Kayin lim ti chin la lonyo. Don lobo mokene pe koro yini tuki ketu kikumi kita la chono kerone.
You can have solar power.
Sola timur romo gange.
You can have Jolopi.
Pi bene gamu ke gange kenyo.
So that by the time the government comes, you have already done your own things.
Kagamento do kelo much electricity kuno no dung no megeti mere John.
And Kwan, you can send your children to the private schools.
Kadung yini tie ke chilling yin la lonyo tinu ni chwalo ene chukul parwede ni.
You ought to come if you are sick, you go to private clinic.
Yindi chero bene kila tini yu clinic.
So you leave we the Ruchan to be the one to struggle with the government facilities.
Jo madung pego kelo lonyo igangi gendong mede ke tute school pagamente.
So please, let's see how people in Padel here have got the message. Let's see some examples.
Kong wadne no kong gimone ka luak me pade gonyang loke.
I'm by the name of Carl Robert, the owner of the KO Garden Harvest Hub, which is at KO Trading Center in Palema Parish, Lamugi Sub-County in Amoro District. This farm was started in 2021 with a 10 by 15 meters garden, and it has generated up to this level. What we are farming at the moment, though, is a 4 acres model. We have started with vegetable and fruits. The vegetable we are doing here is cabbage, tomatoes, onions, plus other vegetables. And the fruits we have banana, mango, lemon, avocado, pawpaw, and there are many. So This is the type of farm we are doing, and average in a year, we managed to raise estimate between 70 to 100 million when we combine all our efforts. This
now we here in Padel. Those gardens are not in Europe. They are not in Asia. They are not in America. Tie kan Padel kan. And you hear just they are starting. They have already got out of Chan. They are getting 100 million.
John enene dong go ya ke Chan dong gen tika nongole macherwa million mia che.
I have got my own model farm in Lira. Let me show you my model farm.
Eni tie ki porne bene madano romo nenno ponye ke ye lera kan.
My name is Dr. Maurice Uchen. I am a commissioner by appointment, deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the President to execute the 4-acre model. And I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the President to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yields and high income for their household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering with wetland and tampering with water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruits. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, you will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters squared. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish which is 1 kilograms or 800 grams here costs about 10,000 shillings. So having stock here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million in 1 year. And then when you subtract other cost of managing, which is roughly 30 million, somebody can be able to save 70 million.
Now you hear my own model farm in Lira.
Man porone me nyuto kitma don lobonite me kwere matelera.
With 4 activities, 4-acre model.
Porone tijome angwen magetia puriye iporo mati eka angwen bene.
Coffee, bananas,
laboro,
fruits,
nyigyen,
some cows, some young, some
manok,
some dog, and fish farming. From fish farming alone, my people there get 100 million.
No ye chilling million mia chill.
And when they remove costs, you had a Mochen saying, I remain with 70 million.
Kedong ka lutik kechologe kewelo chamogo manok dong million piarbero.
So please,
Peman,
the NRM has been concentrating on this point of Donglobo, yes, but Lonyo.
NRM manaka tika jingo komge ilok man me jame mameta me dongo luare ento lok me lonyo yot pangara chele chel petira rueny.
And we started with we send you money to do that. Send you Ntandikwa, Operation Wealth Creation, NADS, Myoga. Now we are with PDM.
Any chao chwalo botwa kan, Tandikwa, Operation Wealth Creation, NADS, o wakumbedene Myoga, Kachel ke PDM.
And I'm glad CD Rowira was saying PDM is doing well.
En ye yom ne PDM dano tira nongone dok tira konya mater.
And I actually wanted them to show you the girl, the one I saw in Amuru. Let's see that girl, because the one who was speaking here was a Jomukwano.
Mayenene mobero ka lokke mano dano mokwano emere nyotu anyaka chel ke yamor kong onen.
Yeah, Nana Mercy.
I am Anena Mercy. I'm a teller in Olual Trading Center, which is in Laguri
Village, Ayila Paris, Gurgur Sub-County, Amor District. Kari, Muno Food Piano, PDM, Akia Berugang.
Oh, before getting PDM, I was at home after my senior 4.
Project PDM
After PDM came in, and then I was able to be given 1 million from PDM money. It was the year 2024. I planted groundnuts in August, 3 acres. After harvesting, I was able to realize 35 bags of groundnut. After selling, I was able to get 2,100,000 shillings. On top of that, I was also able to study tailoring as a course. I was having only two showing machines, these 2 singer showing machines. After selling my G-nut, I was able to buy the baby locking machine at the cost of 985,000 shillings. The other balance of the money, I was able to procure 2 goats. I bought them at 180, the cost of 90,000 each. This room we are in, I also rent it 40,000 monthly. Some other balance of money I was able to add with my stock at the cost of 500,000. Some other thing I have already used it to support me at home. That is what I have used with the PDM money.
I like these stories of these people like this one. Because they started from a very low base. But you see what has happened with 1 million. She planted 3 acres of groundnuts, harvested and sold 35 bags. Somebody who had got 1 million within a short time, she was getting 2.something million. Then she bought 2 goats, which are now multiplying. Then she bought the other machine of sewing, which I don't understand myself. Because they said it's finishing. I didn't know what finishing meant. But apparently it is very important, and now she's in high demand there. So, in the coming government, once you support us, we are going to intensify this program of PDM.
ebi nyayo la korigini maduong da PDM waboy wono poj bola dilo.
Initially, we are going to add 15 million for the leaders to borrow from. The leaders, because we don't allow the leaders to borrow from the 100 million.
L'hôtel donc, mais Paris que betuale ge million a para bi PNP miro good mega l'hôtel d'air mo kanane. Wami o poj.
This 15 million will be for the leaders, the local leaders.
Manu bebero ke l'hôtel mati d'air.
Then we shall start a fund also for the church leaders in their dioceses and the Muslims in their Muslim districts.
La koricheling bene ke bijao meno ke dul palo tit palo ba malobe ke te kanisha nye ecclesia magentelo.
And then we shall also start a fund for the cultural leaders in their cultural institutions.
Lo dirmete kwaro bene lem ke bichwalo ne bodgi ite tela mamegi paruodi.
We are also going to set up a fund for university graduates who have spent 2 years without getting a job.
Lotino University, Mautiero Kwan, Kaibero Magario, Mapinoti, Tele Maladi Lobo Bikero, where Kunugam, where Chak Biachara.
All these are to open a war against poverty.
Mandong Luenmaene Kero, La Riga, Ekomchan.
Now, finally, 2 points.
Mea Gikine, Tieni Glorio.
The first one
Mea Chiel
is the issue of Kwan Nono in government schools.
Lokme Kwan Nono is school pagamente.
I've been telling you for a long time that you people, you should introduce Kwan Nono in government schools.
Anyway, what John ni kike Kwan Nono is school pagamente.
But people don't appreciate it. I don't know why.
And penyang pengop peke tira loboloke.
So me, what I did, I kept talking.
Any bero kalok, ke wek lo tiano ko Kwan Nono, lo tiano ko Kwan Nono, tiano Kwan Nono.
So I decided again to peacefully go to the bush now.
And dore ke waro dore be donyo ko ilum.
Like I did with UPC.
Kete timo e karpa UPC ni.
Because I told UPC, please, let's do this. They were ignoring me.
Any bero ka wachi UPC ke tim jome kiti genyera chidong enero ngoti me.
But my bush is peaceful.
Eto donyi iluma ya wache pebe donyo ke gero.
I decided to start the presidential skilling hubs.
Any chago ke lokme ponyo lotino ke teaching manoti te tuero ne.
I don't know whether some of my graduates are here.
Tielo temo mugo magen go kwano teaching e gulu kuja.
Are there some who are here?
Mawon koma bi kelo tela o chwalo ge gulu ne o tikan.
Oh, there are some here. Come.
Wonu woro chirbola dilobo.
Let's hear the story of these children.
Ene mero neno.
Come this way.
Lok palotene.
I'll bring you a bag. Let her come with her bag. Stop
Ne kin mo ke kan man woro kere pe duare jamene. Now,
what I want the testimony from these children to say, why did they leave school and what are they doing now and what did they learn?
Gini weko gang kwano pengo kombede ni gini punye ngo dong tira kwanyo gini nini
ana foya matek anya keluoni call Jonathan akisa kome akiwon kome swako me pade ana foya matek na dilobo an akwano indaso hub ano fonya mabe akwano product akwano course me shoe making ana foy mate hadwa foy bori akelo product mo bori ka en akelo wa eni menu to ni
put it up
akelo wa eni bori menu to ni teach me ini or ana ye I president or industrial hub and teacher ko beti wan wa kitimne eni ni
where had you stopped in school? You had stopped in what class?
I stop in P7.
Why?
Right now.
Why?
Because of the money.
Of the money.
Right now, I brought the shoes to you right now. I will not go back with it. I want to hand over direct to you.
Oh. Apoyo Mateke the shoe.
I've brought to you. You'll just help me with something.
No, but I must pay you. Don't give things for free. How much is it?
It's 50,000.
50. You pay
No, not like that. 500,000.
500,000. Okay, give him 500,000. My stuff. My stuff. Buy my shoes. Pay for my shoes.
Kinying luare komaket kanet diken aki bong tiako sub county akwana school uding technical school yegulu yo nyama akwana coach makilwone carpenter kebena luba mio dero ke kuno bena no ngech akwana geru ke gur bena gen matimo ko berchane.
I will buy only one pair, please. I don't want all the pairs. One pair. My staff pay for it. 500,000. He has cheated me, but doesn't matter. Go, they'll pay you your money.
Okay. An kinying luane komaket kanet diken akwana yo ding school mati yo nyama igulu district akwana BCP and gur ot ki chwerne yo nyama kono gin mati mo ko berchane ena ye gero karachel ki gur ot mati timone an ki kuno ano ngej mabe e project yeno ne.
Translate what he's saying.
He finished his course in the same school, and now he's a builder. He does also carpentry.
You have got your money? You have got your money? Have you cheated me or what?
So he's a builder and a carpenter, and he's doing work in the community.
And why had he left school?
P7.
Let him go back. No, let him go back where he came from. You are disturbing.
He left school because he had no money for fees.
Okay, Apoyo. And the other one, quick.
An kenying luono wega Francis.
Let him go back this way.
Ke Latanya sub-county.
He's from Latanya.
Akwan presidential industrial rock. Igulu.
The microphone is...
Akwan shoe making. Ne macherno beloremo akwan kwere. Agi akwan P7. Karma gi akwan achara akwan industrial rock Igulu. So akwan shoe making. Product may now ne wati one kilarema may now share.
They are in a group, in association, where they sold you the shoe, Your Excellency. It's part of that.
You also learned shoemaking.
Shoemaking, it is there in a group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And why? When did he leave school and why?
There was no money for fees.
No money for fees?
Yeah.
Okay. And he finished from what class? What class?
I give a P7.
P7, okay.
Stopped in P7, yes.
Okay, go.
Anke nying luane la kod Janet, akipa de sub-county, Iklak Paris, Ibiwang village. Agi okwana P7. Karma no kwan sene pek bolo nyala michule gangkwa anywa lo tia rio adu gangbo lo nyala achao bero mot sikar mawini kwan moti gulu kuya kichoy sub county ma president ayo kelo gangkwane oni achiara chione chia tim addressing kuberisiana du gang atika nongu siante ni woki ketui mete kom eoni yom yi dago bino ni president o min 1 million piera bi isako mame wa mawa yawo ipade district ma ana ye tie la kan lime yi wa yom la die lowo ba meti gum gen meti katune bot buru ma pe odio gi chalo wane ba meti gum dai kare konjo mukene magian tie ki pe ene ofoe mate ana gi kikla bira.
Your Excellency, she left in P7, she dropped and she got married and has 2 children. She went for course, did hairdressing. They are in association, and in that association, Your Excellency, you have put 50 million shillings, and they are very happy. They are growing.
Thank you. Okay, Apoyo. So now, you can see the case I have against those who bring money charges in the government secondary schools.
Neno, gin maene chago temone, me konyo, lokom kwan paloteno nono, me temo wene ki kom jomone magi kero chiling, me cholo fees kun fees mero bet pere, manene mio loteno tia kwan nono, uno neno chadenen.
Those who bring school fees in government schools, neko these children.
Un maumete loteno, gen go chol school fees, une yotia neka nyimpa loteno, in school agamente.
It is murder.
Manu nek.
Must stop.
Miero ko giko tin maladil lobotia loke.
That's why I started this program 1996.
Eno meo ene chago tute imwara piara bongwen we abichel.
And first it worked well.
Iya chakene uti mabe lok me kwan nono.
But the school managers started bringing back money, lunch, for what?
Kid dear, ki chago lok mo kor ne, ki mi chene mi chom cha biro, ngo lok mo kumatino.
Now they have naked the program, but also naked these children.
Ichane dong, guneko kone bok program me kwan nono.
And naked these children here.
Undo neko loteno kwan no.
Because this is very dangerous. When children have no future, no hope, it's very dangerous. What happens to them?
Chidong yaga biru nini kaloteno da nyimge pere dong konge pere de kwan pego kwana.
So please, in the coming government, I beg you, all of you who are involved, support my idea of free education in government schools.
Dong imwaga bit mayene tia donye tela ni ngato dok peko wene ke lok wachua ko wuno lok pala dit lobo ne kwan nono school pagamente primary ke senior wami upojba.
What I am doing is more expensive than what you can do yourselves. Because I have got one skilling center like in Acholi. And the children are coming from far. So I need to accommodate them.
Miero lotene go beri school.
I need to feed them.
Miero mege cham.
Treat their health.
But
the plan of UPE was have a government primary school per parish.
Neno pa gamento no tiene chukul ka gamento mirkubet e Paris achel UP.
Then have one secondary school per sub-county.
Senior kubedi sub-county achel duju.
So that the children come from home, study, go back.
Where Latin ake gang, binu kwano, dog gang.
School is for kwan.
Gang kwan ba, tiemer me kwan keken.
Not for nino.
Gang kwan peti me nino.
You can nino at home. People are nino at home. Enough nino there.
Gang kitiye, ineno koma be.
The charm, they can eat at home.
Cham kita gang choke ichamo ke gang.
Showering, they can shower at home.
Luoke bene luoke ke gang.
So that the little money we have, we concentrate on Kwan, which means classrooms, laboratory, library, teachers' houses, and teachers' salaries.
We don't chilling pagamente manoke kube dong me yobo at Kwan yobo kakamalo timo ponye ye kachel ki wilubure ki ngoge duju.
So that we provide, my strategy was to have affordable education for all.
Wekdano duju gunong Kwan manuke kwano bapingato mo dong chenne pero weken pe ramo Kwan.
In our time, we had education for some. But here I wanted education for all. That's how do you do it affordably? That's why I adopted the strategy of day school, so that children study, go home, so that the course you have are the ones for studying, not for these other issues.
Anytime in school could be chok kikindano madano binu kwano weng edicheng dog burugang.
So please, in the coming government, the teachers have been using the excuse of we don't have enough teachers, so we are collecting money to hire more teachers.
Donge gamenta maentio bini ye ma wono be yero en diri majane loktieni luponye no chili yon beberu moromo me chono luponye wek luponye ben moromo school lo dujo wapoye wono la dilo.
In the coming government, I want to recruit an additional 50,000 teachers in the primary schools. So that
gamenta mabino ni ene be choyo luponye primary ali piera bi.
So that excuse goes away.
We don't look money chilling mogo kerai me cholo luponye mapere egamene kugikoko.
Now let me show you what the children, our system was about to neko. Let's see what they are producing now. Let's see what they are producing.
Wundo nen cha chal maloteno mauno kimero neko geko tiene konyo ge unen ticha dongen tira temone.
The hairdressing, my hairdressing doesn't need any hairdressing. I'm all right. My hair doesn't need any hairdressing. I'm fine. Now, some of those products, like the shoes, the furniture, the beds, hospital beds which they are making, we have been importing them from China, from Dubai, from Italy. Now they are being made here, here in Gulu here, in the skilling here by these children, after 6 months of training.
Undo nen lotino gin magen tira temone kaburu dogola ketana jamene wen yanke gamo ke lo mawoko yake kelo man kumbede ketira yobone Gulu kan en malotino ko be nano.
Now the final point, because of the Lueng and insecurity and so on, the cows in Teso, Lango, actually were eaten by the rebels.
Dieng ke diegi ke ngoge mau no tie ya choli lao ke tezo adui umuere ko weng.
We tried to restock.
Anytime me restocking ikinukan.
But along the way, some people, you know, Uganda, you have got so many people. Some lawyers came in.
Ento Uganda kan ti ko idano maduong mada idiere lo tichichik mugo donyi.
That they opened the case against the government.
Negeni doro government ko.
Well, I didn't agree fully with them, but you know me, I like peace.
And ye get lock pian and mero lock me kuj.
So I said, okay, you discuss with them.
Ye ke joane ne kongo nyam lock yanone.
Now, when they did, they said we should compensate some people.
Che dong ma ke logo ke wajaya. Ti jomo umiero kimene ge dienge ke cholge.
How will you know who is telling you the truth or what? Because it's a long time and there are no proper records.
Wadong niang ni la lok tira lok nyo tira koko da dong tek pian jo mo teme wa chon.
But we tried it.
Gamento temo cholodano dienge mo roen.
When I checked, the government had put in 159 billion.
Carmen ngio ino ne gamento do tiu ki billion mia chel ke pier bit wi abongwen.
Then I heard that there was some core.
Ermangio, mabe ke dire no ne luko no karati bene kine keno.
You know Uganda tie madwong ko.
Luko duon Uganda matek.
So you must be very careful. So I said, let me call the leaders of Teso, Lango, actually. I called them in Stoloti, Lira, in Gulu.
E Carmen yang ku tikatime matere, wa kong do luong lo tela kong mai Teso elao wa ya chole kan bene.
I said, this one here, is it not better? Because war destroyed so many things.
Pien luen obalo jome maduong total.
Killed people.
Dano goto.
Buildings.
Temongan maja.
Time.
Kare.
Like me who spent 8 years in Tanzania, 5 years in the bush, how do you compensate me for those years?
Kachalo en mo beri Tanzania, mwachara pa bijilum eni chole nini kachalo en.
So I said instead, why don't we give each homestead in the area which was disturbed by the war some number of cows?
And the berukilu diruche wache pingo pikenen wil mo chikimi kedano wagen go chetkere
on a flat basis.
Mano kemi wel marom.
So some people came up with the number of 5. Okay, let's discuss it.
Jomugu kateke loke area gene we order chela weng we can chela keme dia bija bit.
So I'm glad after discussion the whole area has agreed on the 5 per homestead flat for the whole area.
Chedong en menwa ko loke ke kabir mo kene jo mo kene go ye dia bija ga chel.
So we are now planning to see how to implement. It's a big program, but I think it's better and fairer than the other one, which was not so clear.
Ene eneno ne kit ma yeyo tieni man ene yedong program madit gere machwalo le madit ete bineno kit mo mir ko ti kwere pienda kenene be wego dano do no gimo.
But some people said that in the case of Acholi, the war was there for longer and it was there all the time, while in the other areas it was like a spillover from the base of the war, which was Acholi.
And to lock the Katiki board, Jomokane me Yacholi, ne peramote metotual, Pien Luen me Yachuli, Luero Donuma Tut, Kera board Jomokane, Ma Omiarkengi Loke.
That may be The ones who had already been confirmed could also be looked at. The ones who had been confirmed as
Endong ne karukana joma dulung ke ngiyo nyingi godong ke tiago weng ke nonu miyor ke mi ke chol gene.
So could be confirmed and could also be looked at.
Manu katwere umiyor bere kong ke chol geogo.
So I'm glad that first of all we have agreed on the other one of Duchu for all the homes, which is good.
En etamone pibena raj pian man magabemeo ke dano we abija bichi ino ni manu loko tumugo lok mokene ni yebene dok entiene.
And the cabinet will also look at this one of variation for the Acholi area.
Kedong lok mane chan kelwanyo riya choli jo madong nyenge no do donyo pe chol mier ke chol gene ebe chwalo bene enyim cabinet wek dok ngi.
So this will help the whole area because we have seen how people like Anena are doing well with just some few goats.
Maine romo konyo kidul popa patwen ke mekwo pien kai neno mek pa nena given en
from the 1 million.
Ke million achiel.
So how much more will be achieved if we have 5 cows? It will be much faster.
Chidong kadano matiki kodi don lo ni enene lonyo ne kadok mere gange dio bijo itamone romo don yot maromene.
That is now adding to the struggle for Lonyo in all the homes.
Man weng tutenen president mineno nene lonyo obedi paja chiel dokomede.
So today the 3 points.
Tin logadek
Kuch
Machel Kuch
Donglobo Lonyo. But I also added on Kwan Nono. Is it Kwan Nono?
Kidong lok me Kwan Nono manano lok yeto twale.
I added that one also.
Do medo jama ngwen.
So with these are some of the points which NRM has done.
Man ba gin madong NRM o timoko.
And is promising to do more of them.
And you bet ye me medona meda.
So when these other people come, they say they want also to be presidents, that we should have Noop. What have you done, Noop?
Jomo kene bene kono bengole kanye gene bino kabito kui. Ko man me luoni Noope. Otemongo magunu ngeo kongdong.
FDC.
Otemongo FDC gi.
This is why I have told you what we have done and what we are able to do.
Man ene gin ma NRM otemo.
So, I appeal to you to queer Maber for NRM.
Omi qui Maber bot NRM.
So that we can do more work.
We can NRM kumedekitinu tij mabecho magundo winyo dogonenone.
And also, Lubanga seems to like NRM.
Bene nen Lubanga timaro NRM adeda.
Why do I say that?
The way
God has kept us all these years. The way God has kept us all these years. The way God has kept us all these years. The way, now, but also, God stopped the British from discovering our oil. The British were here for 68 years. And there are signs of oil in the Kalbat area. It seeps to the surface. And they saw it. They said, oil here. Started looking for it in 1920. But they gave up. When the NRM came, we discovered the oil. And we start flowing next year. What you see there is that oil. That is one of the wells.
Man lonya chiel ma wati kwere.
What you see behind there is the culvert.
Tie botwakany.
That blue.
Tie kama blue cha tia neno ne cha.
So, with the oil money,
kichiling memo.
These things we are trying to do.
Jame ma entia ketone ma NRM obetemone.
Your march, the railway will be much easier.
Jame machalo yo ma kigage yo gage obeteme ma yora dada.
So you see how Rubanga really kept the oil for us.
Ineno kidmalo ba maro kere NRM way.
And confused the British where they were going other places. The oil was just here.
Gen British oberkalonga yenyo kwene ne yen ko gino kun gine ti gangot wakany.
Apoyo Rubanga kwir maber.
Apoyo ba mi wunu kwi maber kala di lobo wado wunu chingwa.
NRM oye. Pader oye.
Oye.
Achori oye.
Oye.
Down with Chan.
Lock me Chan.
Chan down.
Chan umiro kedi ping.
Lonyo oye. Apoyo Matek.
Poyo.
NRM oye.
Oh, Museveni, my Rakwara is insisting that I said Museveni oye. The Sumoro guard, they say oye. Museveni oye, I support her.
Oye.
There's a small Rakwara there. Oh, he has a smaller voice.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for your educative speech to the people of Pader. Thank you for being a father to the nation Uganda and for demonstrating to the people of Uganda that we cannot live in Uganda in peace and in harmony. Apoyo Matek. Your Excellency, now we are going for the flag bearers. We are going to hand over the flags. We also have the independents who have listened to your message and they are going to support the flag bearers, starting with you. We shall request for photo opportunity later. But also, lastly, we have those who have progressively listened to your message from other parties, and they are going to come here and they are ready before you. We are going to begin with Honorable Owila, Sidi Oketayot, the woman member of parliament flag bearer for NRM. Apoyo. The next is Honorable Komakech Christopher, MP flag bearer, Aru County. Ladit Oketayot, Apoyo Bino. The next one is Honorable Otoba Welbon Odia. Otober. Honorable Otober Welbon Odia. Aru North County flag bearer. And we have Honorable Kena Alfred, the LC5 flag bearer. The flag bearers will take a photo opportunity with the President, while those who contested, Ochen Julius, Ojara Francis, Sophie Ochui, Engineer Lowitu Raymond, and Okelo Sam, can you move the floor? Please, can you move faster?
the members who contested and are willing to support and work with the flag bearers. We also, can you move? Protocol guide them on what to do next. They'll go for a photo opportunity with the president, and these ones marching in are our people who have seen light and they are new converts. You are welcome to the National Resistance Movement. As young people, we want to tell you that there is hope, there is peace, there is freedom, there is development. If you want Dongolobo, if you want Kuch, if you want if you want Lonyo, everything is in NRM. Apoyo. These are the young people who have been in the National Inter-Platform and other parties, but have since seen light, and they are going to take a photo opportunity with His Excellency the President. Protocol will guide them on how they should. Young people, President Museveni has told the people of Uganda that Uganda is a country where we can all fit. People should not be in exile. People should not fight against one another, but we should work to develop our families, to develop our nation, to develop the areas that we come from. But start with household income. Seek ye first the household income, and everything will be added unto you. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, and thank you very much, the leaders of PADER. Thank you very much, everybody. Luak me PADER, afoyo bino, afoyo maro NRM, afoyo maro Laditim 7, afoyo. Afoyo bino maduong. Thank you for coming in big numbers. Now we are going for the anthems in the reverse order. Thank you very much, and can we stand up for the anthems? And that marks the end of the rally in March and the chairperson of NRM, you see off, and the leaders see off His Excellency the President as he lives, and the population, we shall live after the principal has left. Kindly hold on, you'll be living, we shall all be living, but let us wait for the national chairman and presidential flag bearer for NRM to leave the venue, and then we shall follow. Thank you everybody for coming. This ground has been baptized by the Reverend Father, that this ground has got a history where the young people who surrendered were forgiven and they were integrated in the community. And nobody has pursued them. They have produced children. They are producing wealth. They are building the nation. This is what President Museveni has told the people and the children of Uganda. As young people in Padel, let us learn from the old man. Let us learn from other leaders. We want to thank the traditional institution for providing guidance, for providing teaching. We want to thank for the coach that the President has told us. We want to thank everybody and the government for Dongolobo. We want to thank government for Lonyo. There is a lot of grass here. Look after the goats. Look after the cows. Look after the pigs. Let people become wealthy in their own homesteads. DJ, you are going to give us a number as the President leaves. And those with yellow handkerchiefs and with yellow, we are going to put our flags up like this as the national chairman leaves. You tell them in Acholi, let them wave the flag as the president left, and mobilize them with the words that they want to hear in the local language.
NRM oye! Wawiro la tama yelo kuno watika moto la dear president kadung tika weko pade. NRM oye! Wafoye matek la di lobo pebiro kami ulok mabejo. Wajolo en ichawane beno wa mine jol tidma yanong dokere wa miyo yore foj. NRM oye! Lo wila oye! Christopher oye! Akana oye! Pade oye! Wafoye ludiro level mapat. Lutela metekwaro. Lutela dini. Ludiru mon matikinwa. Kilutela ko dujo irwamba mewo. Kawatika luwako la didwa. Wawaju bae kunu wawiro la tama yelo malo. Wamete uno ubikaro kikinwa wamiyo ire bye mabe pipade watiki awaga pijolo la didwa makombete tibodwa tika adong chero ikit gum machalo pade wamiyo ire war ka waga kilelo kiyom twin wawiro la tama yelo malo pade oye ubikaro kikangere kenyo me ire chwak me ire gen iwangi pade dong miro lo wafoya bino inama maduong won luak me pade wafoya dada tika bino kamoto ludiru mamewa the dear president mayana be flag bearer pa national register movement tika bino kamoto lutela wafoya matek your excellency petit duju maitiyo peke lokuch in northern Uganda, Uganda, ki Africa, wafoya matek, yelle makameri la dirlobo chawani tiga chiko ludiro mamewa wafoye matek tiga chiko flag bearer mamewa wamnyuro yere gen katika karo kikinwa wanyuro yere chwak kiwiro la tamalo padeo ye enaremo ye DJ Yoleng DJ Wamerni kakaro wanyuru moral kima level malamal wanyuru moral kima la dirlo warong tika karo kekenu wila tamalo go dur machalo pade memero yere chwak DJ wafoy matek your excellency la dirlo mabena yana docteur flag bearer pa national resistance movement wameo yere chwak tika karo kikinwa wafoyo matek pade penyoto chwak enaremo ye la tamalo umi foj ki chwak la dirlo bodong tika karo katika chere kitgum wamiu chwak ki foj madit wafoyo matek your excellency pebino karwata ke wan lok mabejo maimio jami duju maimio makabitiyo igamete manyen enaremo ye wanyoro yere chwak wafoyo won pepino wafoyo luak me pade penyoto chwak level malamal wawiro la tamma yelo malo DJ togonge nawe wamet uno